Hey, Sonny here again. This is section 2 or part 2 of the solo for Little Fighter by White Lion. In part 1 I cover basically two sections. We'll break it down in section. The two sections I cover is, first one is the G sharp arpeggio in the 9th position. And the second section I also cover is an E major rundown right after that part. So that's what we covered so far. So this is section 3 right here. Section 3 goes like this. After you do that part, alright, so that's basically three part. The first part is on the G string. You play the 8th note on the G string, hammer on and pull off on the 10th. I use my middle finger, pull off and hammer on. And then 11th fret and 10th fret on the D string. So that's basically part of the G chord, G sharp. So that is basically the 5th note of the G sharp right here, which is a D sharp. The hammer on is a major 6 of the G sharp major. And then we ends up on the perfect 4th of G sharp, and then what are we doing? Oh, that's a major 3rd of G sharp. Yeah. So the second part is right here on the 13th fret at B string. You play the 13th fret on the B string, you hammer on and pull off on the 14th fret. And then play the 15th fret and the 13th fret of your G string. Again, that's part of G sharp major as well. Basically, you're playing the major 3rd of G sharp. Perfect 4th, back to major 3rd, and then you play this major 2nd, and then it ends on a G sharp. So that's what that is right here. So you play, and the third part in this section, you play the 16th fret of your B string, hammer on and pull off on the 20th fret. I'm sorry, you play the 16th fret of your B string, hammer on and pull off on the 18th fret, and then you play the 16th fret and the 15th fret of your, I'm sorry, you play the 18th fret and 17th fret of your G string. So that's basically the octave of this part right here. Same thing, you just play an octave higher. So again, all three part together. All part of G sharp major. Again. Alright, so that's section 3. Section 4 goes like this. Alright. That is still G sharp. This is called pedal tone. Basically you place your index finger on the 16th fret of the B and E string. You pick the E string first, and you always go back to this. You always go back to the 16th fret of your B string. So that's the pedal tone. Alright. So you pick the 14th fret of your E string. I'm sorry, 16th fret of your E string. Back to 16th fret of your B string. 18th fret of your E. Back to 16th fret of your B. And 20th fret of your E. And then back to 16th fret of your B. That's called pedal tone. And you pick it and you bend it up the 20th fret, and you bring it back down. And you pick the 20th fret without bending, and you play the 18th fret of your E string. Pull off the 16th fret, and then you play the 14th fret again on 16th fret again on the B string. So again, the lick goes like this. So section 3 and section 4 together goes like this. I'm sorry, start over. Alright, the next part is basically an E major. It's sort of like section 2 with the but we're doing tapping. You can do it with the pick tap. First of all, you place your 15th fret, place your finger on the 17th fret of the B string, and you pick it and you tab it on the 21st fret. So you do it 8 times. Alright, or you can do it with the pick if you want. Either way is fine. If you use the pick, you do that part 8 times, and then you move your finger down to 16th fret of your B, and you tab it on the 19th fret. 8 times again. You move down to 14th fret of your B string. You tab on the 17th fret of your B string. So I'll use my finger so you can see better. So and it ends on the 12th fret of your B string. You tab on the 16th fret of your B string 3 times, and you slide from the 12th fret down just a little bit. So that's the section 4. I'm sorry, section 5. So far we have this section 3. Section 4. Section 5. Okay, so that's all we have so far. If you excuse me just a minute here, I need to close some windows. Alright, okay, so the next section, try to think okay, oh yeah, so the next section is a B arpeggio. It's in the B chord. You do it right here. So that's the first part of that. So you start from the 12th fret of your B string, 11th fret of your G, and you play the 14th and 13th fret of your D string, and then you play the 14th fret of your A string. Do the same thing, it stops right there, and then you play the 12th fret on the B string, hammer on the pull off on the 16th fret. It's string skipping, you play the 16th fret of your D string. So that's what we have so far. Alright, and then you slot, and then what you do after that, you play on the 16th fret of your B string. Hammer on the 17th fret and pull off on the 16th fret. And then play the 17th fret of the E string. Pull off the 16th fret. And play the 15th fret of your B string. I'm sorry, 17th fret of your B string. And you slide up to the E string to 17th fret. I'm sorry, 19th fret. And you bend it up and you play the half step on the 22nd fret, bend up to 22nd fret half step. Play that, and then you bend another half step up. So let me play a little faster so I can, instead of playing it slow. So it goes like this. So at the end, you have to bend the 22nd fret of your high E string to basically a whole step to 24th fret. Obviously, I don't have 24th fret on my Les Paul, but you gotta have to bend it a whole step up. All right, so that's the lick. It's all in the key of B major. In that lick over there, and after that part, what do we do after that? Try to think. Oh yeah, and we're doing the pedal tone again. So and it goes to, this is a G sharp. I'm sorry, a C sharp. You start from the 14th fret of your B string. This is section 6. Alright, so you start from the 14th fret of your C on the B string, and you play the 16th fret of the E, 13th fret of the E, back to the 16th fret of the E, and then next part you do the 13th fret of the B, and the 16th fret and the 13th fret of the E again. And then 15th fret of your G string, and then 16th and 13th fret of the E again, and then 13th fret of your G string, and 16th and 13th fret of your E again. So always go back to the 16th and 13th fret of E. You have to alternate pick. Down, up, down, up, down, up. And you play the 14th fret of your B, slide up to 16th fret, and then play the 13th fret of E. And then you gotta play 16th fret of your A string. And then you play the 16th fret on your D string. Play the 15th fret of your D string and hammer on the 16th and pull it off on the 15th. And then slide down the 9th to the 9th fret of your D. Again, slowly. Let's see here. So let's just stop right there for now and play from the beginning, from section 1 slowly all the way through here, and we'll finish the solo in a different part in part 3. I'm sorry. that's what we have for the solo so far. Hopefully not too confusing for you. You can put it all together. It's a lot of techniques, a lot of stuff going on in this solo. And we'll finish up in part 3. Thank you for watching.